Hello, friends. Welcome back. Back with Final Fantasy XIV today. I'm actually gonna go ahead and just bring up the game. So back with Othsana, my beautiful, beautiful girl. We have some awesome weapons. Look at that. Look how cool that, like, I don't know, pike? Halberd? I'm not sure the exact difference between them is. Q7. That ain't nothing. Nothing. Let's see if we can figure it out. Alright, pike. No, not Pike High School. Or pike fish. Pike weapon. Okay. So they're like all different kinds of pikes. I would definitely, because that looks almost exactly like this one. It's like the same but different. We got pike. Let's see. Halberd weapon? So that makes me think of like what Guan Yu uses in Dynasty Warriors. So it's almost more like it's got an axe, so like you can axe somebody, ask them a question, ask them how they want to die, so you can axe them and then give them a little poke, an axe and a poke, and then I mean a spear is just like spear, right? I mean that's just very straightforward. Yeah, I'd say yeah, just like a spear. So yeah, this is more of a pike, what we have at the moment. Okay. But we're in game. Brother.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Oh, not much. Just doing my daily leveling roulette here.
Your daily leveling roulette?
Yeah.
What is that?
Like, it's the quickest way to level up is just to hop on to your duty finder, and it'll just randomly throw you into a dungeon that they need to fill a queue for.
Oh, okay.
And like you get extra experience from doing them.
Okay.
And it's just also good practice because, like, especially like I'm trying to like learn how to. Tanking involves like being a little bit more cognizant of the mechanics than like some of the other roles.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to get stuff down.
Gotcha.
Are you getting ready to hop on?
I'm already in game.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. And I'm
Okay.
streaming everything.
Oh, okay, cool. So, how many? So you haven't done any of your job quests, right?
I
Or
mean,
maybe the first
it's
few.
been a while since I've done any.
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah.
I'm thinking by the time it'll take you to get caught up, I can probably finish this dungeon, do a few hunts, and then maybe do one of my job quests, and then hopefully by that time we'll be ready to like rejoin up again.
Okay.
Just keep me posted. Like, let me know what job quests like levels you're on.
Okay.
And I'll decide if I'm gonna do something else based on that.
Okay. Good evening to you, adventurer. I'm Poponagu, representative of the Adventurers Guild. I have a number of fine guild levs in my possession, which I will gladly allow you to undertake, if you prove yourself sufficiently capable, that is. You see, protocol dictates that I administer a trial guild lev, until you complete it. I can grant you no more. How about this task? Review the details and tell me if you are up for the challenge. Okay, so the one I'm working on now is a level 15.
Okay, so you're not... What level are you at right now? Like
26.
6?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got like 3 to do.
Okay.
Because they're every 5 levels, you unlock a new one.
Okay. Cool.
And they tend to be... They give a lot more experience and tend to be a little story heavier than your standard side quests.
Okay. At least I'm
like basic...
pretty...
Go ahead, sorry.
Wait, how can I tell the difference between... Like, is it just the blue quests, or... I think this might not actually be a class, because, like, are all the, like...
You're gonna get your class quests from your actual guild.
Okay.
And there's also, like, I think up in the corner, it tells you what your next, like, main story quest is.
Yeah.
But it also tells you, I think, what your next class quest is.
Okay. Okay, so the thing I just started was not a class quest, then. It's a
probably
lev
not.
quest, or a guild lev.
Oh, leave the guild leaves. Yeah, those are just those are another way to kind of, like, level up.
Okay.
They're not really. And they will just go on, like, repeating forever.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Okay. Shit. So it said, wait, was I doing? It said I failed, but then it still did, like, the epic music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you also level up or something?
Yeah, I guess it's because I leveled up.
Oh.
That was just funny. He's like, it just popped up, said, fate failed!
Failed.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that was funny.
Hell yeah, I leveled up too. And just finished the dungeon. Yeah. Definitely receive a lot more player commendations as a tank than you do as a DPS. I need to now. I can go back to.
What the fuck?
don't have it up here. Want to be there? I can go back to Old Dog. Continue my. Is there like there's cat fur right in front of the freaking camera? Just floating. There's so much cat hair in my apartment. It's ridiculous.
Wonder why. Where could it all come from?
Sid.
All Sid.
It's all Sid. Bridget doesn't really shed. I mean, she does a little bit, I'm sure. I think all cats shed, but
Yeah. Some definitely shed more than others.
Sid is like if I could find some kind of commodity to sell cat hair, like into something to like refine it into some kind of useful material, Sid would be such a profitable cat.
Yeah.
Because he would just produce. I would just get there with a brush and I would just brush him. And I would sell his fur.
Yeah.
To make quilts.
Have you Googled it? There's got to be some way.
I don't know. I wonder how much you would need to actually turn it into
You'd have to have like bags of it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, basically I do. Daily quests, in the, duty finder, you get, daily roulette. Duty roulette here. And these, the farther you get in the game, the more of these there are. But, right now, since we're not that far advanced, it's just the leveling, which it will randomly throw you into one of the dungeons you've already completed. And that is kind of how they help newer players not have to wait so long in queues, because they incentivize the more experienced players to go back and just keep running those old dungeons. And you also just get you level up a lot faster by doing that. Alright. Needle felting art with shed pet hair? Are those people, like, in the market to buy more pet hair? Or do they typically just purpose their own pets' hair? Oh, like, so what I need to do is I need to learn how to, like, turn it into art, and then I can like sell it on Etsy or something. Create cat fur art. I don't hate that idea, actually. I could probably figure something out. Make click. Needle felting. How does needle felting work? Is that like... Oh, yeah. So you could, like, commission somebody and send them, like, a big, like, bag of your dead animal's fur, and they will, like, turn it into... No, probably not, because that would mean, like, through the end of your animal's life, you're, like, collecting and preserving their fur. Which some people might just have the foresight to do that, I guess. Hair in a photo. Wow. I know a lot of... I've paid for some of those, like, people put their cats and dogs on, like, blankets and stuff. I've had some of those done before. I didn't know they could actually make things out of said pets, like actual fur. Oh. Yeah, no kidding. It sounds like it. Alright, I need to go down. No, that's Southern Thailand. I need go to Western Tableland, which is this way. Not that far. Another way? Yeah. And I need to go to the... Footfalls. Because I think that's what this last guy is. Mephisto, are you saying that you had seen, you had watched, what was it, Sector 6 play through, like, Stormblood and Shadowbringers? Especially when you're over leveled for all the monsters, they don't attack you. I don't want to call me good on there. Right? Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, you watched Night Sky Prince play in Walker. No, I wouldn't have watched MSP play anymore because he played it way before I did, and I didn't. I watched him play through some of, No, in Walker, yes. I watched Night Sky Prince play in Walker. I didn't watch very many people play through, Shadowbringers just because I was behind on it. Like, I didn't finish it until last year. I didn't play through this game at all until last year. But I started playing like right around the same time that like Asmongold and Rich Campbell started playing. And I won't lie, I really had fun watching Rich Campbell play through FF14. That was one of the best like playthroughs I ever have seen, like just period in general on Twitch. He is so entertaining. He's not really a Final Fantasy person per se, but he sure was for about 6 months last year. But it's a whole different energy when it's like a big streamer, because I always get turned around here somehow. Because everything, it feels more dramatic and everything feels more like, but you don't have that like that experience of like being able to talk to them and feeling like you're actually
Ah, Sana, I swear you have gained an ilm around the arm since we have last spoke. An ilm? It is plain to see you have not been idle. Excuse me. In our previous lesson, you learned the Lancer's definition of courage, and how you might go about tempering its two aspects. Today, we shall find out if your efforts have borne fruit. As you have come prepared for battle, that as well. Your next trial will place you in the midst of a throng of enemies. In such a situation, one may be attacked from any direction, making it difficult to respond appropriately. Furthermore, the likelihood of being surrounded is high. Will your resolve bear the weight of uncertainty? will your composure hold when the odds are stacked against you? We shall soon find out. Should you overcome this trial, what courage you already possess will be further tempered. Now heed me well, for this is what you must do. I will have you travel to Naked Rock, where the annals claim dominion. At the summit of the rock is a sacred artifact, the Stone of Courage. You must claim it and bring it to me. If you are to reach your destination, you will need to negotiate a path through whole packs of flesh-eating scalekin. Make no mistake, the creatures are intimidating foes. To stride into the midst of so many would ask much of any lancer's courage. But given time, and no small amount of perseverance, I am confident you will prove equal to the task. Alright, so I just started the level 10 class mission.
Oh, okay, cool, perfect. I am about to hunt my last guy I need to hunt, and then I'm gonna go do my level 30 job quest.
Okay.
Which should actually be the level that advances me to Paladin.
Nice.
If I remember.
Actually, can I go this way?
I wouldn't necessarily say that Rich Campbell was like a focused streamer to watch play FF14. Like, he was kind of infamous for like stalling and getting distracted, and he would stop and like do all kinds of dumb shit. So that wasn't really the experience as much. It was just like, I'm trying to think of who would have been fun. There were a couple other people that I was watching, like, playing a little early on, too. Just, like, hoping they would get to Heaven's Word. But all those people kind of bailed. Hey, somebody else is killing my boggies. Should be the last one. Oh man, that was an intense amount of fanfare right there. But we did it. We're on level 31, and now we're going back to Ul'dah. Edric. Dwergheim. Yeah, that's the thing. That's kind of what happened to all the people I was watching too. They either kind of stopped streaming or decided, fuck Final Fantasy XIV. It's like, and I don't really blame, like, honestly, ARR is grind. It really is. There's just no way around it. The story is slow. The execution of the story, like, isn't super great. The writing is always good. Like, if you can have the patience to, like, read the dialogue, because it's mostly reading in A Realm Reborn, the writing is pretty consistently good from the beginning. It's just not super exciting.
Is there a lot more voice acting?
Yes.
Like, from here
the
on
voice
out?
acting, from here on out, or from...
Well, from after, sorry, after Realm Reborn.
Yeah. I will say, there is exponentially more voice acting in every expansion.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a lot more voice acting in Heaven's Ward than there is in A Realm Reborn. There's a lot more voice acting in Stormblood than there is in Heaven's Ward.
Nice.
There's a lot more voice acting in Shadowbringers than there is in Stormblood.
Yeah. So just the further you get, there's more and more.
Yeah, because they got more... I mean, every single expansion, they had more and more of a budget. And they had more focus, and they were more aware of how many people were just playing for the story, so they wanted to put a lot more focus into that.
Yeah.
And it just became a quality of life thing. Like, people want voice acting in their games now.
Right. And I'm sure, like, you know, the farther we get, just in real life in real time, the easier it is, and like the less space it takes, and the more space we have to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Like, just in terms of, you know, digital space.
No, that's true. That's true too. And I think, like, it's also just the time of the actual actors. Like, that's kind of a barrier that can be solved with just paying them better.
Yeah, right.
And when projects have more of a budget, it's easier to do.
Oh, but where are my manners? My name is Volcus. We had the pleasure of meeting at the Lancers Guild, if you recall. On that occasion, I turned my weapon upon you, and you betrayed not a hint of fear. It was in that instant that I sensed you were unlike the others, that you had promise. And so, to the present, in its current state, the trial in which you are engaged, if trial may be called, makes a mockery of the Lancer's art. Needless to say, this cannot be tolerated. And so I have taken the liberty of moving the Stone of Courage to a more suitable location. It now resides in the depths of Spirithold, under the guard of fell fiends, a far more fitting challenge, as I am sure you will agree. Whether or not you attempt to retrieve the stone is for you to decide. If you fear for your safety, I suggest you run back to the guild and bemoan the world's fruitlessness to the many brave souls who cower there. Ywain will doubtless consider it a supremely courageous act. Yet you know a lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger.
Unravel this plot, it's Wymond. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't, after all. So when you do raids that require big groups, do you have to know people, or can you get in groups of strangers? You can just jump into groups. Like, that's what the duty finders and stuff are for. You queue until there's enough people trying to do that raid that they can fill one, and then you just do it with a bunch of strangers. That's how I played through pretty much the whole game, because I don't have I have friends, but I don't have enough friends who play Final Fantasy XIV. I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to indoctrinate everyone I know.
I'd say it's working pretty well.
Thank you.
I'm into it, and George is getting back into it, and I've been meaning to talk to Eric about seeing if he wants to join us.
Linking up and seeing him play.
Yeah.
I think we might slowly be able to talk Anthony into it too.
Yeah. Do you think playing with him would be fun?
No.
I don't mean to be mean, but I don't know. I guess he did get into Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, he got super into 7, dude.
Yeah.
He's replayed 7 twice now, I think.
Yeah.
I know he played through OG twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is kind of surprising.
And he was talking about wanting to replay a remake. I don't know if he ever finished remake, actually.
Oh, really?
He kind of got to chapter 16 and was like, "Hey, man, the rest of it's not very good." No, I was like, you should. That was the point when I really started heavy-handedly being like, "Dude, go play the first one, please. Please go play OG, because the story is so good. You just have to know it." I'm preaching the FF14 gospel. It is a cult, like, and I forget whose chat I was in. I don't know. It was some other streamer who were hanging out in chat, and they were just kind of like, FF14 feels kind of culty, and me and one other guy in the chat were like, no, it's a cult. Like, we own that. Like, it's fine. We're not offended. Have you heard the good news about Eorzea? Yes. Spreading the light of Heidelin. You walk in the light of the crystal. Could easily build a cult. I mean, there was a cult around FF7, but like, you could easily build a Final Fantasy cult. Because like, there's so much like cosmology built into that if you wanted to create your own definition of like what the world is, like it's already all laid out for you. I was wondering where you come along, Fletcher. Frankly, I'm surprised all this went so quietly. You ought to know there's no walking away from this. What happened between us and Leopold 7 years ago? Really don't know, do you? Best I start at the beginning then. All this is something of an enigma. He and Leopold were two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the blood sands, but he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few Gilmore. See, the average Ul'dan loves a good Colosseum fight, and what better way to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than wagering on the outcome? So when it got out that Aldous was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his wings were stricken from the right. Yeah, Humber was right. Can I show you something? This is a story for another time of why I have this, but
What are you showing? Oh, I gotta pull
I
up
have this book. And I've read some of it. Yeah, my bookmark is here. Okay. I've read book 1. I've read it through book. I'm not a Scientologist. I don't actually believe in this shit. If you could see my like bookshelf over here, I've got like every religion.
All of the religious texts. All of the major religious texts. I can vouch for that.
What were you saying, K-Nite? I was away from.
No, I was just saying you do have like all of the major religious texts.
Yeah.
I was just saying I could vouch for that.
There's so many Hindu texts, like I couldn't even. Yeah, when I was living in LA, oh shit, I'm not reading the fucking dialogue. And Milo lost 2 most important men in her life and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leopold, he tried to go it solo on the blood sands, but it wasn't the same. Without all this, his career was finished. I want to be like you someday.
I don't know how bitch you are.
I'm gonna be just like that. Once I get to Heaven's Ward. Now you know the nature of the man you so desperately want to save, though judging from the look in your eyes, I gather you still have your reservations. Fine then. Though you can't blame me for doubting a man in possession of Rogger's bile. 'Tis a...
I love how all of your clips involve that that Titanic song. It's so good though. It's so good. They do such a good job of it. Oh man. No problem, friend. No problem.
Hollywood was
my pleasure.
Scientologists everywhere, and like I had this dude was like one of the weirdest friendships I made when I was there. Like I just like met him at a grocery store, and like he just like talked to me, and then I talked to him, and I was just like, hey, cool, and it's like we were just like started to become friends, and I was really excited because I was like I'm like making friends, and I was like in a city I didn't really know anybody, and then like he like came, like we were like hanging out, and he like revealed like he like he revealed that he was gay, which like I had no problem with, but then he like came on to me just like wouldn't accept that I wasn't, and it was very, very uncomfortable, and I was like, I kind of get how like women feel now when like guys will just not take no for an answer.
Yeah, I've had an experience like that before too. Where like me and this guy were hanging out, and I don't know. Go ahead, continue your story. Mine was very similar though.
Yeah, it's kind of like, but at one point he was like, I was still trying to like, because I kind of felt bad. Like I was just kind of like, did I lead this dude on? Did I like make him think that we were like on a date or something? And so like, he was like, I'm going to this acting class. Like you should just come with me. And I was like, all right, cool. And like going to hang out with like other people. And it's like better than just like being here by ourselves probably. And we get there, and it's at the Scientology Center, and I think like, oh shit, like I didn't know this was gonna be like a Scientology thing. And so we go to this acting class in the basement of the Scientology Center, and it was really fun. Like I had a lot of fun doing it. The teacher who did it was like, he was pretty good. Alright, where do I need to go?
And like also this is LA, so like there's got to be
LA.
Like the best acting classes, and like the acting classes everywhere, and
these were actors who were like, you know, people who spent their lives acting in Hollywood, and they're like all at this acting class, and I'm like up there on stage doing these like stuff with them, and I learned a lot, and I thought it was a pretty, and like the teacher was really like, hey, you're not bad at this actually, like you could potentially, if you wanted to keep pursuing, like come back. And then like I got up, and they separated me from the guy that I came with, which I'm not gonna lie, I was like a little bit relieved, especially because the girl who came in and separated us was like very cute, like, and I was just like, okay, like I'm cool with this. And then she was like, do you want to just like learn about this place? And I was like, yeah, sure. I mean, I kind of know what Scientology is. Like, I know from like a lot of my own research, and like South Park's kind of taught me a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And I never really had a desire to act. I was more on the writing side. Like, I wanted to be a screenwriter. And
like there's no doubt having that experience would help though.
Yeah.
Right.
It's always the thing that like if you can broaden your perspective and understand other forms, like other sides of the art form, because it's very collaborative. So the more you understand acting, the better writer you're gonna be. And I think some of the best writing lessons I've learned have been from like learning from actors, and like kind of learning how to see it from their perspective. But so I'm with this girl, and she gives me the whole like they gave me the like electric things, and they like had me
really?
talk about
You did that?
Yeah. And
oh shit.
Then she like she like brings me into this room, and she like sits me down, and she goes over and like shuts the door behind us, and she sits down really close to me, and she's like you wanna, the E-meter, exactly, yeah. And she's like, you want to take control of your life, don't you? And I was just like, I mean, obviously. Shit, I'm not going the right And then she started talking about like L. Ron Hubbard and all his theories about how you control people and like and how you can be somebody who is you're either being controlled or you are controlling. And like we had this whole argument about like not even argument, like I was like it was like banter. Like I like legit kind of had a crush on this girl. Like and like she gave me her number and like she was like, "Hey, we're gonna figure out how to make this work for you." But like it got to the point where like she needed me to accept that like her definition of like what control was, and like I was like arguing with her and I was just like I don't want to control anybody and I don't want to be controlled by anybody. I just kind of think everybody should do their own thing. And it's like I have nothing against Scientologists. When my friends, like especially my like Christian and whatnot friends, talk shit about Scientology, I'm like, hey, you're in a cult too. Your cult's just 2,000 years old.
Right.
Like you weren't around when everyone was like, look at the crazy shit these Christians are doing. Like you were around to see Scientology be new and weird. So like I was telling her that to her. I was like, I got your back on a PR level. I'm not like out here trash talking Scientology, but I'm also not gonna join. And then at one point, like a spider was like crawling up the wall, and she was just like, oh my god, that's a spider. I hate spiders so much. And then she like, and I was like, it's whatever. And she was like, will you please just get it? Will you get the spider? And so she gave me that book, and she said, and I just went over and I like got the spider, and I brought the book back to her, and she's like, well, I just controlled you right there.
What? That was like...
Wait, what? And I was like, no, I did it because I like wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, what the fuck? Keep missing. I'm getting distracted. And I do that now, but I didn't at the time because I wanted to look strong for her. But I typically will just always save a spider. Because I like spiders. After living in an apartment, that was my exit, Mephisto. You were right. That's what I should have done. But then she was just like, well, since you've already killed the spider with that book, you might as well just buy it. And at that point I was thinking, okay, if I buy this book, will you let me leave? And that was kind of the agreement we came to. So I bought that book. And a couple days later, I like texted her and I was like, hey, listen, like, I read some of your book. I just don't think this is for me. Like, and I even said like, hey, please don't like label me an SP or send like black vans to my house. And she was like, LOL, we're not gonna do that. And that was it. I never saw her again. Kind of a sad story, honestly.
It was a roller coaster of a ride, man.
What the hell?
So you have returned. Tell me, were you able to obtain the Stone of Courage? Yes, this is it. Indeed the stone, though it is in rather worse condition than when I last saw it. What happened at Naked Rock? The Lancer, who but recently threatened you, moved the stone to Spirithold? Not content with trespass and slander, the brazen fool now meddles with our training. 7 hells, this is not to be borne. Listen well, Asana. Though I do not doubt that you know better, my duty as Guildmaster compels me to state the obvious. Heed not that man's words. That a Lancer's courage can only be forged in the midst of danger is vainglorious tripe. As you have already learned, a Lancer's courage is the product of composure and resolve. but under no misapprehension, watchfully navigate the annals territory. Sorry, got distracted. Serve to temper your courage in a manner that blindly braving the terrors of Spirithold did not. As you continue your training, pray keep the lesson of this trial close at your heart. Before you return to your adventuring, there is one more thing I would tell you. In recognition of your unwavering efforts in the trials thus far, I hereby grant you leave to join the other guilds. Naturally, you must seek the permission of the relevant guildmaster before commencing your training. Gridania is home to a great many guilds besides your own. If you consider combat your calling, the archers and the conjurers have a strong presence in our nation. Should you crave a more peaceful pastime, you may alternatively consider joining the leatherworks, carpenters, and botanists. While there is something to be said for broadening one's horizons, it is also important to maintain focus. Always bear this in mind. As your guildmaster, I would naturally prefer that you first master the Lancer's art. Rest assured that there will be time enough to take up another discipline when you have done so. Yet, whatever path or paths you choose to walk, I look forward to seeing you realize your obvious potential. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Orzia that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Gear sets. Gear sets allow you to have several different combinations of equipment and swap them out at your leisure. Oh, that's nice. So they're basically like loadouts. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. This can be very convenient feature for players who regularly switch back and forth between various classes, as well as for players who wish to have ready multiple sets of gear for different types of duties they undertake, such as PvP or instanced raids. Okay. Cool. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. I might make a cup of tea. So I'll be right back. friends. Back. Yeah, everybody's going live. Unaleska. Yogscast. Mo Chocolate. Found my art. Work. I'm trying, so like yesterday, I guess I can get back on. Remind me to come back to that thought. Ah, Sana, you come at a good time. I urgently require your help. Scarcely a bell ago, our old friend Paulquest paid us another visit, seemingly intent upon reprising the performance he gave on the other day of your first meeting. As on that occasion, he raved till the air was thick with slanders, declaring every soul who met his gaze with craven that this time, however... Wait a minute, did I miss something? Was I supposed to, like, scroll there? No. This time, however, not all ears were deaf to his myriad provocations. It seems one of our younger members took offense at his words and demanded satisfaction of the rogue. The two have since departed to duel in the East Shroud. I definitely missed something. Had I been on hand, I would have forbidden such folly and rebuked the lad for letting pride cloud his judgment. Alas, I learned of it too late, and the boy is gone. All we can do now is ensure that the hot-headed fool does not come to lasting harm. I would have departed in pursuit of the pair ere you came, but my duties keep me here. That is why I turn now to you. Altsana, pray go to the East Shroud in my stead and watch over our comrade.
I'm gonna play over here because I don't want to fight all your buddies. So is it if you try to claim workman's comp and it's not like valid, is that actually fraud, or is it only fraud if you get it? Another one.
I would imagine it's fraud even if you, like, attempt.
So if you, like, are hurt, I mean, I guess you'd have to fake the injury, right? Because if you're hurt, you're hurt. But what if you're hurt and the doctor says, like, you should be fine, and then you go to your job and you say, hey, I need, like... You know what I mean? Is that considered fraud?
So, like, my cousin right now is not working because he's got, like, fucked up, like, his shoulder's got all kinds of nerve damage and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not workman's comp, but it's, like, disability. And he was working 2 jobs, and, like, basically he had to, even though one was, like, less physically demanding and he probably could continue to do it, he had to stop because if he had seen doing one job and not the other, it would have, like, negated his claim or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we meet again. Remember who I am, I trust? I do. But of course you remember your mentor. He who taught me the true meaning of courage. I understand you were able to retrieve the Stone of Courage in Spirithold. It seems I was right about you. You have the markings of a true Lancer, unlike those charlatans at the Lancers Guild. It is well that you have come to me, for I have just the trial for you, one that will do wonders for your courage. Not interested, you say? But you have no choice. So you refuse. Well, suffice it to say, I will not be able to guarantee the safety of your comrade here. When last we spoke, I told you that a Lancer may forge true courage only in the midst of great danger. Needless to say, the threat posted by ordinary creatures is insufficient. You must needs seek out better sport.
Oh, okay.
But fear not. Fear not, for I have taken the liberty of
I guess that
something
I guess that makes sense because
suitable.
you're basically getting paid by one company under the pretense that like you can no longer make a living, and then you're going and like working a side hustle. So like if I had workman's comp and I came home and like streamed on Twitch,
I think it depends on like how much you would make on Twitch, and like if you actually consider it a job. Because
so let's say somebody working full-time on Twitch could make, I'm not saying somebody like our size, somebody like considerably bigger,
yeah.
but who still like it's not their full-time job. If they got workman's comp from a job and then streamed, because there are even a lot of Twitch partners that still have jobs.
Right. I don't know. That's a good question.
Technically, like, if you're hurt, there's no reason you can't still, like, play a video game.
Right.
And be on camera doing it. But is your job entitled to pay you if you have that ability? I guess workman's comp comes from being hurt because of the job, though, right?
I think so. Yeah.
As opposed to disability might mean like you were hurt for unrelated reasons and you're just unable to work.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
But workman's comp means like that job is the reason you're hurt. And then they are obligated to like take care of you because like if you had not been there working for them, you would be fine.
Although I can guarantee you, like, people would get injured at FedEx, and, like, very, very rarely would FedEx actually pay workman's comp. They would come up with some kind of excuse.
I feel like it was really hard to get it at Amazon, too.
Yeah.
But it did not stop people from trying. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, people would... I mean, like, I don't know if they actually did or not, but, like, people would lose limbs and, like, appendages at FedEx.
And they wouldn't get workman's comp for that?
I don't... Okay, there's one guy...
That seems absurd
That is fucking absurd. There's one guy I worked with who... Like, we didn't used to have seatbelts on anything, but he got injured so bad, he's the reason we have seatbelts on certain equipment now. Because, like, I mean, he fucked up, like, his lungs. Like, he had a punctured lung because of what happened at work. And they never paid him anything.
So Mephisto's saying that as long as you report the income and your duties are not against restrictions given by your doctor, it's fine. But if you lie about it, then it becomes a crime.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. So if you were just like open with it and be like, hey, I stream on Twitch and I make this much money, I'm still going to do this because my injuries don't really affect this at all. I don't think that would affect anything else.
Yeah.
You would still be entitled to whatever workman's comp. I think you're...
Yeah.
If I'm understanding you correctly, Mephisto. Yeah. Every state is different. I bet Indiana is probably one of the hardest states to get workman's comp.
Probably.
Just knowing the way the state is. And the, like, workers' rights here are not great. Where are you in your job quests, K-Nite?
I'm on the next one, so I'm currently in the middle of my level 15. Where the fuck is it? Oh.
hand injury would make sense. You shouldn't be streaming. But if you got busted leg or something. Or a bad back. I don't know. Where have you been, Fletcher? Aldous has been given over to custody of this Prarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. Oh no. The poison, is it... You've proof that the Alacrin purchased it from the Corpse Brigade? Thank the gods you've done it. Quickly. We must show this to the official presiding over this execution at Highbridge. Go now. Highbridge? That's in... Hybrid in Western or Central Danaland?
This music is dope.
Where are you?
I'm with Full Quest, fighting. I'm in like outside Gridania, fighting a pack of wolves.
I'm telling you, man. From the get-go, there are two things about this game that are actually good from the start: the music and the writing. Are never bad. It's just that the writing is kind of tedious to like absorb.
Yeah.
But like, if you have the patience to read it all, the writing is really solid. Like, it's the language is really good. The characters are witty. Like, the voice acting now is kind of par for the course Square Enix at first, and then it gets a little bit better.
Yeah.
It gets a lot better, actually. I should say. Once we get to Heaven's Ward, the voice acting is tremendous. Alright, I need to get to Eastern Thanalan. Okay. That's where Highbridge is. Oh yeah, that's right, because Highbridge, I think, goes over to the ruins. Oh yeah, I think I want my...
You are to be congratulated, Asana. By throwing yourself into the midst of danger, you have further tempered your courage. And in the process, you have brought peace to Lifemen Stump, a place considered sacred by the people of Gridania. Having undertaken my trials, you must now see that those issued by the guild are not but child's play. Mine is the one true path to courage. All others lead to ignominy. If you wish to become a lancer worthy of the name, I suggest you leave Ywain and his House of Cravens, never to return. That's right, Alsana. You tell him. For your sake, I pray you do so soon, till we meet again.
Polar opposite ideologies in terms of, like, social rights. For Eastern is up here, right? Yep. The big bad insurance company. Insurance companies are bad. I don't like them. But I think I do a bad thing. So, like, honestly, most of, like, what our economy is people in between regulating the market. And that's kind of what insurance is. It's the people who kind of manage the money of any kind of bad thing that could happen. And what I do in brokerage is I'm essentially like an agent. Like I step in the middle of someone providing a service and someone needing a service. And I ensure that the whole process remains super convoluted and complicated so only people like me can navigate it. And I make everybody think I'm on their side. That's what I do.
Mark.
I like to believe that I personally am marginally more ethical than the person who would be doing it in my place if I wasn't. So, like, I try to not screw people completely. I try to, like, I have to make my money, but try to be minimally exploitative. I don't know. Okay, to Highbridge we go. What do your brokers do? Like, what kind of, like, what's the brokerage, like insurance brokers, I guess? I guess there's like a broker for just about any kind of industry you can imagine.
I mean, that's basically what I do too.
Yeah.
As a travel agent,
It's all kind of different names for the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy what percentage of people actually just make a living getting in the middle of, like, shit that they probably don't actually need to be in the middle of.
Yeah.
But whatever. It makes the economy happen, I guess.
Although I legitimately feel like travel is just complicated, so we are just kind of the experts that try and make it easier.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Disney makes shit complicated on purpose to... I don't know, maybe there are, like, travel agent lobbyists. I don't know, I haven't, like, thought about that.
I mean, there's probably relationships between big travel agencies and, like, destination locations that make it considerably easier for agents to, like...
Yeah, there might be.
Navigate those systems than your average person who just doesn't have access to a lot of the resources.
Right, that's true. I didn't think about that. I haven't looked into it. I mean, I mean, especially like lately.
This is definitely true, but I'm just saying it's very likely because
I have a feeling at one point it probably was, but the way of the travel agent's kind of gone by the wayside. Like,
it's decentralized, and now people are kind of.
It is a lot more now than it used to be. Yeah, like, and like especially once the airline industry was like, fuck it, we're out. We're not using travel agents anymore. They definitely lost a lot of their power and.
Well, they still use, like, Expedia and stuff. Isn't that, like, a travel agent?
Yeah, they're kind of... Like, we can work through, and, like, I guess on some trips we do work with Expedia. But, yeah, it's probably more like those types of
It's just that travel agencies are transforming and evolving, and it's like they're becoming... app instead of people,
right?
Which is
like most companies.
Yeah, it's
most
the
industries. I mean,
of almost everything. Like that's gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, Uber is doing freight brokerage. And, I mean, a lot of people would rather work with Uber than a freight broker, because Uber's not gonna fucking get on the phone and whisper lies in their ear about how special they are.
Yeah.
They're just gonna be like, here's your rates. Alright. Your clients being the employers. I work with school districts and public entities. Okay. Gotcha. So they advocate...
Alsana, thank the gods you are safe. That young fool of a lancer returned but moments ago, and through choked cheers recounted to me all that transpired. I understand Folquist again attempted to force upon you his corrupted notion of courage. Cannot say this often enough. A lancer strengthens his courage by tempering his composure and resolve, not by rushing headlong into danger. You were able to overcome Folquist's trials, 'tis true, yet know that you did so by virtue of true courage. That is, courage born of composure and resolve. You faltered not before the fury of a frenzied treant, nor did you succumb to panic when surrounded by bloodthirsty wolves. Owing to this, you were able to perform to the fullest of your potential. You have come far, Alsana. It is past time that I taught you the piercing talon technique. Alright, new technique. One of the most versatile weapons in the Lancer's arsenal. May it serve you well. Now I must needs decide what course of action to take with regard to your self-appointed mentor. Though no lives were lost, this latest incident only serves to confirm what I have long suspected, that Folquist will cause great harm if left to propagate his corrupted notion of courage. He must be persuaded to desist, though I do not know how. Mayhap his regard for you could be turned to our advantage, but leave such considerations to me. For the time being, you will do well to put Folquist from your mind. Focus on your training and strive to master the technique I have taught you. I look forward to our next meeting. Alright, what do we got this time? Brass spear. That one gets better. Piercing talon. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we'll just take the money. Hell yeah. Lance of Destiny. I have been expecting you, Alsana. You have been training hard, I trust. I would set you your next trial, one more dangerous than any you have faced before. But I would not send an unprepared woman to her death. Before we proceed, I must needs verify your progress with mine own eyes. You will face 3 experienced Lancers in single combat. Defeat each one in succession, and you will prove yourself fit to undertake the trial. Arm yourself and take your place in the training area. We will begin when you are ready.
Feeling the spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. So, it's to be a rematch. Very well, I accept. Mila and the others need you, Fletcher. Leave him to me. Alright, bro. Good luck. You guys ain't nothing. You guys ain't nothing.
This guy ain't shit. I'm gonna dance. I'm just gonna dance.
You guys.
I'm
These
just
guys
gonna
are
dance.
coming at me like.
Look at me.
Like.
Oh shit. Let me dance. I wanna dance.
Are you emoting in the middle of a fight?
It won't let me. It wouldn't let me.
Oh.
I was trying. It wouldn't let me. I was trying to dance in the middle of a fight just to, like, prove how great I am. But kept, like, auto-attacking.
I think you could turn that off. If you want to.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Alright, bitch. Come at me.
Impressive, Asana. Most impressive. You are ready to face the trial. Yet, I did not exaggerate when I said it would be dangerous. Make no mistake. To take this test is to risk death. Knowing this, do you still wish to proceed? Yeah. You disappoint me. Back again, are you? That woman is the only soul in this pathetic excuse for a guild who shows any promise. Which is why I counseled her to leave you. Alas, she chose to remain in your house of cravens. Such a waste. The guild has outlived its purpose, and I mean to see its doors shut and barred for good. If you wish to object, I invite you to do so with lance in hand. I'm confused as to, like, what their difference in opinion is. Like, just their definition of courage is different? I don't know, it's confusing as to why they hate each other so much. You do not want for confidence, sir. But answer me this. What grudge do you hold against us? For what reason did you choose this of all crusades? I guess that's exactly what I was talking about. I detest cravens who would proclaim their courage, and like nothing better than to crush them. That is my reason. That doesn't make any sense. Well, the fixity of your purpose is clear. Even if your reasoning is not, so be it. Suffice it to say, you will not have your way without a fight. Oh, but I do not presume that I will be your opponent. No, you must face the Lancer over whom you so grandly claimed mentorship, the one woman among us whose potential you condescend to acknowledge. Asana shall represent us all. As Guildmaster, I wager the fate of the guild upon her lance. Ha! Do as you will, coward. It is your guild to throw away. You may even set the terms of the contest. Very well. Asana is here to undertake a trial. I challenge you to complete the task before she does. You are to travel to the East Shroud and prove your courage before the Lord of the Bramble Patch. He is a giant amongst boars, unrivaled in strength and savagery, and ruler over all his kind. You must go before this fearsome creature and stand your ground. Know, though, that the Lord of the Bramble Patch will not grant an audience to just anyone. You must needs present him an offering of the bloody tusks of his subjects, the wild boars that inhabit his domain. When you have prepared your offering, leave it upon an area of trampled earth. Drawn to the stench of blood, the Lord of the Bramble Patch will soon appear. Is that all? Are there any questions? No? Then let the trial commence.
This mage? I got him. Where the did this thing come from? A void slave?
The slave to the void.
Yeah, it's a giant monster. Well, he's not giant, but he's big. Bigger than I was expecting in this fight. I'm gonna slay him.
Do
been
it.
slain. Hold firm, Mila. We got this. Can I draw all you guys to me? Somebody gonna heal me?
Yeah, this place is cool. Find a bunch of wild boars, but it's in a really cool area of the woods I haven't been yet.
Ooh, are you in the eastern shroud?
Yes.
With the like, I love the East Shroud.
Yeah, there's like the
That's one
tangled,
of the coolest.
like thorny. They're basically like giant thorn, I guess bramble patches. That's why I'm
the
here.
bramble patches. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also a fairy kingdom there,
Oh yeah.
and like, there's a lot of cool shit in the East Shroud. East Shroud is, I think, one of the coolest zones in the whole game.
Yeah.
That's where you can get married too.
Oh yeah.
You almost had me, Livold. Stay back. I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory, just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You ruined everything. Tell me, Aldous, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? I want to know how much you suffered. Let it go, Livold, it's over. Yes, you can get married. Stone. There's a whole ceremony and everything. You get to invite people and... Like hell's it is. I swear you will never know peace. Not in this life. Or the next. He gotta kill himself. Yup.
Here we go.
Livold, no! He died.
Crap.
You know damn well neither of us will see Thal's realm. Let's go. Our comrades are waiting. I gotta go back to the Gladiators Guild now. To other players, like, you basically find a player,
So like,
you can get married to them.
it can be. It has to be like an actual player, not an NPC.
No, you can't marry NPCs.
So you and me could get married.
Yeah, we can get married.
Good to know.
You don't find anyone else on your journeys.
I mean, it's quite a commitment. Hell yeah. I just got my new move and I just tried it out for the first time. It's dope.
I don't know very much about... There are benefits. I don't remember... Like, you get a bunch of cool shit for getting married. You get a mount for getting married. You get... There's something else. Like, there are definitely benefits to getting married.
Is it like a two-person mount?
I believe so.
That would be kind of weird if it wasn't, actually.
Yeah, it would be weird if it wasn't. I think it is like a two-person mount. But obviously, both players get it.
Yeah, yeah.
But there are other things, too. I'm pretty sure there are some kind of, amount. Well, you can take that however you want. Oh no, that's our next quest. polygamy is not yet like polygamy is not yet officially sanctioned by the state of Eorzea. It is definitely practiced. Polyamory, I should say, is practiced. Polygamy, I think, means you have to have marriage involved. So there's no polygamy. There's no polygamy in FF14.
Needs to get with the times.
I don't know if the times are super fond of polygamy, actually. I think polyamory is really the thing that is trendy.
It's true.
Polygamy usually means, I mean, it doesn't have to, but it usually means one man having lots of wives.
Oh, really?
That is pretty archaic.
Yeah.
Way of thinking. Some people like it, but
just seems unfair.
It is unfair. Although, if you reversed it, I could see it being like, I could see it working.
You think? How was that?
Yeah, I mean, if you were friends with like all of the husbands of your wife, and you're just like bros, and you all just like have the same girl, and you're all just married. As long as there was no jealousy, that could be fun.
I don't know. I still feel like that's one person having a right and the other not.
Well, it's not like nobody. It's not like you lose rights. I mean, it's a marriage, so it's like. She would be tired a lot. I mean, it'd take a special kind of woman to be married to like 4 men.
Yeah.
Or 3 men.
Men are insatiable.
Typically.
Come on, Asana. Save his weary ass.
There's Ulda. Jimmy!
Atta girl.
How's it going, bro?
Hey, not Jimmy.
Jimmy, not Jimmy.
You shan't find much sport in these two.
How's your night, man?
Come back another day, my friend. What? Oh, snap.
Sacrifice myself and go try for science. That'd be selfless of you, Mr. Storm.
You Wayne.
To give yourself to the pursuit of knowledge in such a way.
It's commendable.
I think you're a hero.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it, but, I mean, yeah. Don't just want to throw the word hero around, but I think it might apply here. I trust now you see the truth in my words. Hurling yourself into the midst of danger is not courage. It is folly. No, this proves nothing. I refuse to accept. Shit, you're right. That's what he's going to say, basically. Oh, shit, you Wayne. You refuse to accept the weakness within you. Dude, you're right. This story is dope. Even though this is just like class mission, this is
The class.
it's just like all of a sudden got really good.
I know, and they just keep getting better.
Yeah.
And I think the Dragoon quest line is particularly known for being one of the better ones.
Hmm.
But I always liked the machinist quest line. It was very like socialist and cool.
Yeah.
I'm not disliking the gladiator quest line. It's gladiatory.
Yeah. Is Russell Crowe in it?
No, but Russell Crowe could easily play this main dude, who's this whole story has pretty much been about so far. But then what happens is you reach a point where you switch from these early people, and you'll like be kind of promoted from a job to a class. Like you're gonna become a dragoon,
Right.
and then you're gonna start like doing dragoon shit.
Okay. But it's not just like a continuation of the story?
It's a development of the story.
Okay.
Like,
this so
your story should lead into the dragoon story.
Okay.
Recruiting for my male harem for scientific purposes. Are we all going to join Mephisto's male harem?
For the sake of science, I mean, I'm willing to volunteer. If she's willing to put herself on the line, it's the least I could do.
It started here. Glad you were there, Fletcher. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated the Alacran. Have you ever considered the Colosseum? It'd make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you need a little title that befits your prowess. Now that it's all over, you'll be staying, won't you? No. Bold may be dead, but the Alacran are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Uldal's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiant await me.
I will not lie to you. You are no match for the Lord of the Bramble Patch. Really? Because I feel like I was kicking his ass. Had you betrayed any hint of fear, he would have gored you in the space of a moment and feasted on your entrails. But you stood your ground, holding fast to your composure and resolve. Thus you were able to stare terror in the face and survive unscathed. Well done, Asana. You have overcome the greatest hurdle in the quest to become master of your own courage. You may now bring to bear the full extent of your abilities upon even the mightiest of foes. As for Falquist, well, if there is a shred of reason left in him, he will have learned the self-same lesson as you this day. Painful though the experience must surely have been, one can only hope that it will serve to open his eyes to the truth. Go forth, Asana, and prepare yourself for further trials. I look forward to our next meeting. Shit. Did I? Oh. Okay. Well, I just found out what happens if you decline the rewards. Nice.
And with that, I bid you all farewell. Guy's a douchebag. I'd better know.
It's good to see you again, Asana, and stronger than when we last spoke. Plainly, you have devoted many hours to training, which is just as well, for I have a mind to set you to your next task. At the Bramble Patch, you came to grasp the true meaning of courage. I would have you put that courage to the proof before 3 masters of our art. In the many years since they have began their training within these walls, these men have led very different lives. Yet they share the distinction of being regarded as amongst the finest lancers of their time. And just as you once looked upon their seniors for inspiration, so too shall you look to them. By availing yourself of their wisdom, you will take another step towards becoming a fully fledged lancer. Your first instructor is a man named Mathiomi. Seek him out at Amarisake's spire in the East Shroud, where he serves as a frontier sentry. The long years at his post have owned Mathomi's perception. No detail escapes the man's piercing gaze. Present yourself before him for inspection, Asana, and do as he bids you.
Where else is the biggest job?
It's nice that the Lancers Guild here is right next to the ferry. I can go back and forth
Yeah.
between the East Shroud real fast.
The Lancers Guild kind of guards. Well, the Lancers Guild is the what's Wood Whalers, right? They're like connected to the Lancers Guild.
I mean, I've had a lot of stuff to do with the Wood Whalers, so yeah, I guess.
I think they are, because the God's Bow is connected to the Archers Guild. And I think the Wood Whalers are Lancers. And they kind of are one of the sort of defense of the forest kind of units.
Okay.
Okay, what was I doing? I want to make sure I'm wearing all the best shit. Alright, am I still... Is this an upgrade, or... No, it's not. I didn't get my... Is it level 35 when you get your stone? I want to definitely... That looks cool and all. I'm gonna stay Cloud, though. Oh, I have a new weapon, too. Oh, I haven't even been wearing my shield. That's probably part of the reason I'm getting my ass kicked. I just don't like it. It fucks with my aesthetic, bro.
That's not something you can just like turn off, like the.
Unfortunately, it's not like the. Well, that's a good question, actually. Well, I could probably work it into my glamour. I don't know what some of these buttons do.
Man, I love my new move. It's so fun to watch. She just like
What is
jumps
it?
up in the air and launches her spear.
Oh, yeah. That might be the one that it's easy. I know there's one like dragoon move that is infamously easy to kill yourself doing.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's like kind of a meme in the community that dragoons are always dead.
I didn't even know you could hurt yourself with.
Well, you can like it's because you can like yeet yourself out of like battlefields and shit. Because you're so like I don't know exactly how it works. I just know that there is a dragoon move that dragoons infamously fuck up and end up dead.
Gotcha.
So
Because like
that
I mean,
might be that
dragoons
one.
like jump super high. Like, do you
Yeah.
just jump too high and kill
I
yourself?
guess. So wait, I could have sworn level 30 is when you typically get your soul stone. But maybe that is not the case. Spider become masters of sword must be useful in all sorts of. Well, you go find somebody else. not even the next quest. Maybe I just haven't advanced enough in the story. Where are you at, brother? Gordania?
Yeah, East Shroud. Nice. You must be the young lancer I was told to expect. Greetings and well met. I am Methomi, commander of the brave men and women of this spire. Now, let's have a look at you. I see. You possess strength and skill in abundance. Of this there is no doubt. But you still want for experience. Oh, I don't doubt you've seen much more. Mayhap you believe there is naught left out there to unnerve you. Yet the world is wide, and only the gods can claim to know all. You may be assured that the legendary lancers of old faltered at times. No lancer nor any man can foresee all possibilities, but he can steel himself for the unexpected. I would have you do just that. Take this bottle of fresh spoken blood and sprinkle it at the foot of the great tree to the north. Doing so will lure out creatures of the night, which you are to vanquish.
Get that quest. So there's no reason I shouldn't be able to. Yeah, that's Glulutsu right there. Why? Do I need to unlock something? Oh, I have to beat. I can't become a paladin until we advance in the MSQ.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine. I'm kind of OP right now, so. Not necessary. No, didn't want to do that. Confused. I was like, something's wrong here. I should, like, have been given the next quest option. Right. Are you still East Shroud?
Yeah. I'm talking to Methomi, if you know who he is. There's like a spire here that I'm talking to him on.
Is that the one by the wall? Is there like a big wall over there?
Don't
To like Alamigo?
see. There's a big gate. I guess maybe there's a wall there. I don't know.
That wall is like the final dungeon between like Heavensward and Blood.
Oh yeah.
Blood.
I'm now heading to South Shroud.
Okay. Are you gonna go through the Central Shroud to get there? Or are you gonna go through the...
I don't think I have to. I think I'm just gonna go straight there.
You can go straight from the East Shroud. That's right.
Yeah.
I forget how pretty Gridania is.
Nice. I just got another chief. I just got like 2 chiefs in the span of like 5 minutes.
Point of fate. Oh. Actually, maybe I'll just do the Lavender Beds real quick since I'm here. That quest off my screen.
That's a big old tree. Some swanky tunes in here, man. I'm talking to Buscaron.
Buscaron, yeah. was that? I went in and out of the residential district, which is very chill and pleasant compared to. Where are you now?
Mistal's Lance. And now I'm just going back to Buscaron.
Buscaron plays triple triad.
Oh yeah. Now we're going to see Vo Claret. In the North Shroud.
The North Shroud?
Yeah.
Alright. Dun, dun.
I tried to invite you into a party, but I can't invite you into a party on the free trial.
Oh,
You can
really?
invite me and I can join you, but you can't join me. This is kind of funny.
Interesting. Well,
Alright, what's the quickest way to the North Shroud? Should we just... Let's just travel back to Gردania. Fast
yeah,
travel.
you can get to the North Shroud from Gردania.
Yeah.
From old Gردania.
Yeah, yeah. From Old Gردania?
Yeah, there's New Gردania and Old Gردania.
Which
But
one?
we'll have to warp to New Gردania, or New Gردania.
Right.
And then we'll just go to Old Gردania, and it's in the back corner. Do you want me to do it? Huh?
Did I lose you?
I was teleporting, and then it said unable to accept teleport. I was just like, well...
No, that's probably because I teleported. Oh well. Is this the way?
Yeah. Are you with me? Where are you? Where'd you go, Sonic? Okay, there you go. You can go that way.
Okay.
I'm coming. yourself. This place can get dangerous real fast.
Okay. I'll be careful.
Follow your lead.
I need to kill a couple of these things.
Do it!
Come on, Oppo. You want to see my new move?
Yeah.
Hizda!
Nice. Does that have a cooldown? Or is
No.
it just a...
It's just a regular.
Nice. Hell yeah. Is it like a follow-up? Is it like a combo move?
No, it doesn't seem to be, which I'm kind of surprised by.
I don't know. I don't know what the Dragoon rotation is like, so...
Yeah.
Did you get enough?
Yeah.
Alder Springs. Guys are gonna come at us.
Yeah.
We're good. Watch out for him.
Is he gonna attack? I guess so.
Is this the way? Is this where you're supposed to go?
Yeah.
Uh,
Shit. Oh no.
super underleveled for this place. It was sending you through here?
I don't know, there's probably another way to go around, but I don't know. I was just heading straight to where I was supposed to go.
Yeah, these guys are level 37.
Are you still here? Can you
Yeah.
get me back up?
No. I don't have a Phoenix down.
Ah, shit. Because I have to go all the way back to Camp Drybones.
That's alright, just teleport back to South, to,
Okay.
Redania. Let me see if I can find... What's the guy's name you're looking for?
It's like Vauclairite.
Okay, I think what you needed to do was just stay on the road.
Okay.
Because there's a sanctuary right here. This is a Falbird
Crap,
float.
I didn't tune to the crystal there either yet. Okay. That was my first KO.
Was it really?
Yep.
That's pretty good. How many hours you in?
I don't know. How can you tell? Is there like an in-game counter?
Oh man, it's easy to get trapped as a Lalafell. Because you can fall into spaces.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna come back and find you.
Okay. I just got back into the north shroud.
Okay.
No, I can see on the map.
Where are you going?
What? I'm basically headed towards the crystal in the North Shroud.
Okay, you went down, which is
Yeah, this
might
time
be
I went down.
safer.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
I don't.
Hello, friend.
Well, Thana. This is Falgard Float.
Bulgard float.
Floating settlement.
Cool.
Well, it's on rocks, so it's
Yeah.
not really floating, but
Eh, close enough.
has the impression that it is.
Yeah.
This is a fun place to fly around to once we get flight.
Yeah. It, I mean, it's on stilts. It's kind of floating in the air, and you know, in that sense.
That's what it is. Where's your guy? Who you gotta talk to?
Sorry.
like-
I think he's up here. Yeah.
The bobbing cork?
Where is he?
Stairs, maybe?
Oh, there. Yeah, here he is.
Look at this Elzen bastard. He's definitely a lancer.
Yeah, you can tell that by his big lance on his back.
That's what cued me in.
Yeah, dead giveaway. I was an adventurer myself once. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Is that what he said?
No, he said that first part he did. He said I was an adventurer myself once, which has to be a nod
There
to
was a
Skyrim.
There was a. I don't know if you made it far enough, but there was a reference to that meme in Stray.
I don't think I've seen that one.
One of the robots says something like that.
Oh yeah, dude. As I'm playing Cyberpunk, I keep wanting to call it Night City. As I'm playing Cyberpunk, there's so many references to so many other games. Like there's literally a BB in the game. Like you get to one of the side missions and there is a BB in game, and it's all about like reading people's dreams and shit. And it's just like, this is very. I don't know. It's just
I didn't
fun.
get that far into Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
I played maybe about.
It does take a while to get good, but I've like once you meet some of the like main side
does get
characters,
good.
it does get much better. Like I've done like basically like apparently I don't know, I'm still figuring it out, but there's like some side missions where there are two sort of main side characters that are both really interesting and their stories are really fun.
Gotcha.
And like you get to know their sort of tribes, their clans, their group, and it's cool.
I'm trying to remember how far I got. I got to. I definitely had like Keanu Reeves like in my head.
Yeah.
Going around and doing that stuff, so I'd gotten through all that.
Yeah.
But I don't think I got that much farther than that.
That is kind of a, because I don't know, like that is kind of like the first main mission, I guess, which is good, but then it does definitely slow down after that for a while.
Yeah.
And it just takes a while to get into, like the good part of the game, I guess.
There was like some Haitian gang that I was like on my way to like take on or something like that, or voodoo gang. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. No, actually, that's kind of where I am in the main story too. So,
Oh, really? So
Yeah, but I
side
just been doing side quests. Yeah, because they're more interesting in my opinion so far.
That's CD Projekt Red for you. The side quests are better than the main game.
Yeah.
That's the way The Witcher 3 is too.
Yeah.
You can just do side quests forever because they're so well done.
Mhm.
And then the main game is like, it's fine. It's nothing spectacular, but it's like, it's very much overshadowed by the quality of its side quests.
Yeah. All right, now we're gonna go slay some balloons and obtain their fingers.
Balloons?
Balloons.
All right.
Are those like bombs?
Potentially, they might be like a reskin of bombs.
Yeah, they're just directly south of here. Go this way.
Ooh, guess what?
What? Yeah, they're just bombs. They're gonna explode. Where'd you
So
go?
once you're fighting level 28 too?
They're level 25. The balloons are level 25. Yeah, everything around here is 25.
Oh, once around me down here at 28.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm fighting.
Yeah, you're not where I am. Are you doing something you need to do over there? Or...
I mean, I'm killing balloons. I needed to kill some balloons.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm gonna kill this clay golem real quick since I'm here. And he's attacking me.
Where is this? A...
Are you on your
Oh,
25
shit.
quest, level 25 quest then?
Yes, I think so. I mean, that would make sense.
That means after this, we can go to fight it. Or we can go continue MSQ at least.
Right.
But you see why it's important to do your class quests, because you got like a move that is going to come in handy very much.
Yeah, and I just realized it's actually like I throw my lance, so I don't have. It's like a distance ranged attack.
Ah, okay, that makes sense then. That's why it's different than your just standard attack. Now for you need more.
I think that's it. We just
we go back to your buddy
at the gutted campfire. Hold on. No. We need to go.
Somebody else.
We need to go this way.
Lead the way, Queen.
Wait a minute, what? Hold on. This ain't right. No, it is back here.
Shroud now. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
No worries.
Oh, it just looked like it was there. Oh, because it's right, it's right over here.
Oh no.
We got a big one. It's a red balloon. Good thing there's not 99 of them.
It'd be exceptionally tedious.
Yeah.
Fun that it lets me fight these with you.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you have like specific role quests, it doesn't let other people.
Yeah.
But I think it's because it's.
Oh, shit.
Run! I got this.
I don't want to miss out on all the fun.
All right. These Queerin are higher level than you, so be careful up here.
Okay.
Queerin? I don't know how to pronounce Queerin. Queerin? What the hell are you doing?
Queerin? What the hell are you doing?
Alright. Now are we going back to your buddy?
Yeah.
Alright.
Vauclary.
All of the yellows in are French.
Yeah. Do they like to smoke the cigarettes and drink the champagne?
Probably.
So you have vanquished the red balloon. No less than what I would expect of one of Yuane's.
Do your people respect you?
My Lancer people?
Yeah.
Yeah. They only speak highly of me.
You're an archer. It takes forever for the people to like treat you nicely.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, Yuane's always talking about how good I am and how brave and courageous I am.
Well, I guess the main archer lady is, but then there's this other guy who's like, "You ain't shit. You don't belong here."
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess there's like the one guy who keeps talking about how I need to leave the Lancer Guild and do my own thing, and he's kind of an asshole.
Maybe I'll get to fight him.
All right, back to the Lancers Guild.
Will we make the journey on foot, or will we warp?
Let's just warp. Nice. So when you do it, I don't have to spend my money, like if we're in a party together.
Yeah, which is great because I've got 1,000,000 gil.
I know, right? That's awesome.
Hell yeah. I can go through the White Wolf Gate now.
Yeah, cool. What is that?
It's the other gate to get out. You can go out of Gridania from the other side and go straight into the more dangerous part of the South Shroud.
Gotcha.
But you don't want to do that until you're at least level, like, 30. I don't know if I've ever been inside the Lancers Guild.
Yeah. It's your big chance. Big opportunity.
Will they have a gladiator?
Probably not, being the Lancer Guild. Well, I mean, you mean like I'm sure they'll have you. You can go in the other guilds, right?
Wait, let me in?
I assume so. I don't know. You know more about this game than I do.
They let me in.
Oh yeah. Hey. I imagine it looks like the other guilds, but just with lancers
It
inside.
kind of does. It reminds me of the Archers Guild a lot.
Yeah.
In fact, the layout is almost identical.
Can only I can only assume the buxom brunette at the float isn't lavishing him with the attention he craves. Nice.
You're looking at me, bro. Wayne is looking at me. I'm getting creeped out. I'm gonna leave. I'll wait for you outside.
Nice. Oh right.
I don't think he's.
Oh man, there's some good shit.
I don't think he likes Lalafels. I just get a vibe.
Yeah. I mean, you're a little and weird.
Chill.
Freak you out at first. It's, you know, if you'd never seen a Lalafell before.
Chill AF.
Guess I'll go for the shirt. Finally getting some better gear. I've just been, like, taking all the money at this point, but finally got... Alright, let's check out. Yeah.
Does it look good?
It looks good. What do you think? It's very purple. Doesn't really, like,
Purple?
match the rest of the outfit, but...
Right, because it's all dyed. They do that to you at the beginning. Everything you get is dyed. Ooh, I should look away. I don't want to objectify you, milady. Alright.
So we going to fight Ifrit now?
Yes!
Fuck yeah.
To Drybone! You might just be able to return. Is it still your home?
Yeah. But
well, I
just go with it, yeah.
Okay. Come, milady. Oh no, you're already okay.
Yeah.
This way. Well, no. Not this way.
This way? No?
I
Okay.
think we want to go this way.
I think we're going in the opposite direction of where we want to go.
We gotta go find Thancred. He's over here, I think.
What does it say you need to find Thancred? Because for maybe you do. I just need to
I know Thancred's over by the place we gotta go.
Okay. So I just need to go to the Amaljuk encampment.
Yeah.
Where we left off last time.
Yeah. We're going the right way.
Okay. We're just okay. Kind of a roundabout way to get there, but okay. Before we go in, or before we start, I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I talked to Thancred last time.
I've already talked to him too. I just remember he was here.
Okay. All right. Give me just a second.
Another Lancer, huh? What quest is this? I guess I could go to the bathroom too while I'm waiting. Hi, Bridget.
All right, I'm ready.
Come!
Jesus.
Alright. Hey, Amalja. Fuck you! Guess we're gonna do this the loud way.
Just
Ugh.
over here starting shit. Jeez.
Hey, Amalja. Fuck you too! I go in Barrett style, baby. That's how I roll. Fuck the stairs. Alright. Let's check out this queer leaflet.
Queer leaflet, huh?
You got the clue. Let's go back and talk to Thancred.
It's awfully queer. Maybe we'll get a queer ass from this queer
I
leaflet.
already have a queer ass. I got it from my last job quest, and it's very strong.
Nice.
Um,
Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Well, it just so happened this queer leaflet tickled my fancy.
this leaflet. See the wealth of Nald in the hands of your children? It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Nadthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray, take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes. Man, I thought we were closer to Ifrit than we might be. We might have to do some more bullshit.
Okay.
Gotta go back to the church. I'm all the wrong places.
I'm all the wrong places.
Some of these,
Wookin' Panub, I'm all the wrong places.
some of these, quest titles get pretty cheeky.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. Pretty cheeky. Rogue seals. Going this way, Sana?
Going this way.
Probably smart.
Oh, shit. Nope. I lied. I am, though. Fuck. Is that a flying bed?
Yeah, that's a mount. Did you find her?
Yes. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? What is this? Blasphemous! These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that, I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people?
Oh no.
Sounds like it. I think
A
Sister
priest.
Orson's onto
An
something.
imposter
Oh, you talked to her.
among us.
Thancred. The plot
Think
thickens, Othsana. Our culprit...
Think-
What?
Wait. Thancred?
You talked to Thancred. Our
Oh, shit.
culprit
I
pretends
missed-
to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt and irony in there somewhere, but I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here.
Bard. Posing as a priest, to think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Fletcher.
No, it says
I shall
Othsana.
keep... Oh, sorry. Thank you once again, Othsana. I shall keep my ears and eyes open now more than ever.
It's really fun doing these quests like side by side.
Yeah, because we can alternate reading lines.
Yeah.
And if we ever get dialogues, we could like fucking just run the lines.
Yeah.
Like a play.
Right.
Isambard
Like basically
wants-
like what we did when we were doing Final Fantasy VII.
More or less, yeah. We can like have dibs on characters.
Yeah, yeah. You want to keep being Isambard?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Do you want to call Thancred? I mean, this is a
Sure.
big responsibility.
Really? Thankered in it a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Othsana and me serve like...
Fletcher!
Let Fletcher and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor.
Hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smells and the stains.
These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Fletcher and Asana. So, as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us, and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest could catch wind and approach us.
We should make it a fair rule that who's ever reading gets to read their character.
Okay. Oh my god, there's so many like...
Oh, it's because we gotta put on the garments.
Oh, okay.
So we just got a bunch of hempen clothes, right?
Hempen? Is that shepherd's tunic? Is that?
Yeah.
Or hempen? Is that?
No. That's right. Shepherd's
Shepherd's
weathered
tunic?
shepherd's tunic. Weathered shepherd's slops. That's all you need.
So it's just...
Those two.
Okay,
The shepherd's tunic and the shepherd's slops.
gotcha.
That's all you need.
Okay.
I preach the teachings of Azima the Warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Alright, that guy seems sort of legit. Let's talk to,
Earl?
talk to Knurl, the flame captain.
Earl. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Begone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself.
Okay, asshole.
Yeah,
Alright.
fuck that guy. You
Thought
choose the next one.
Flames were supposed to be chill. They're rub-ons, dudes. Alright. So be it. Is it in here? Is there somebody in here to talk to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Imigard. Ermigard.
Ermagerd!
Greetings, good sir. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should redone your fellows out upon north of Sandgate.
Ermagerd! Is there another
Ermagerd.
person in here? Or are they next door?
Potentially next door.
No, doesn't... Where are they?
Maybe loop around. Maybe they're up. Maybe they're up a ways.
Maybe. Doesn't it usually have like a little icon if it's up though?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
See though.
Oh, they're up there. I can see
yeah,
them.
I see him.
Are we going to them next?
Oh, Rildis? Yeah, I'm here next to
All right.
her.
Go ahead and start. I'm on my way.
What is it? Gods, not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours of Drybone?
Man,
These people are pretty racist.
they're classist at the very least.
Yeah.
It's about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Alright. I feel like we've learned nothing.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm missing something. We'll talk to Thancred.
He's got to know more. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Othsana. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come after us, to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise.
Alright, we'll go join up with the other lowlifes.
Okay, do we need to leave our clothes on, or should we put our
Yes,
good clothes?
he said we must remain in disguise.
Oh, okay, that's true.
He did say that.
Yeah, it does say that. Okay.
It's alright. I think we're leveled above everything out here, so we don't really need to worry about being.
Yeah.
Just Tucos.
Tuco, Salamanca. Hey, what's up, Catherine?
Hey, cat. Hey. This is the camp.
Oh, I see Thancred.
Oh, that's Thancred. This is Thancred.
A fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Much wishing it was already Friday. Yeah. Catherine says, hi back, Fletch.
Hi, cat.
You look absolutely smashing, Othsana. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear.
Thancred's a smooth talker. Don't let him...
So are you saying I don't look smashing?
No, I'm just saying he's got...
Maybe I'll make
Just
Thancred
saying.
in my party instead of you, man. Jeez. All right, you want to read this person?
Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. This is no way for men to live. No way at all.
Who are you? What do you want?
At ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nodthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Dald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Yes, Mephisto, Thancred is definitely a fuckboy. 100%. The definition of the word. He grows, though.
A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account that On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful murmur. Ungust.
What? How did you... You bastards tricked me! Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people.
Is that so? Do continue.
Very well. I am a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage all ill. Oh, defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones.
Demands? What kind? Pray tell.
First of all, they wanted a schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to learn the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice.
Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak!
Good.
What did you say?
But I said I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Amalja paid me.
You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you.
Bear me your contempt if you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods! Oh, not you again!
Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flame's patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out!
Nothing about that, I swear it!
At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter. There'll be time enough to learn the truth. Asana, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you?
You got it.
I shall prize everything I can get out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Minfilia.
Minfilia, so we must return to the Waking Sands.
Back to the Waking Sands.
Alright, but fear not, for we have tickets. Open your inventory, good sir, and find the Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket, and use it.
Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket?
With me.
Yeah, let me see if it'll go with you. Nope. Okay.
Nope. It's the red envelope.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Nice.
Now we'll go talk to Minfilia. This is gonna be a little bit harder to sync only because we can't both, we can't see each other.
Okay.
So let me know when you're, talking to our girl.
Okay.
And then we'll... There's also a possibility that these might be voiced. Because Minfilia gets more voices.
Right. Yeah. Because, the last time I was here, it was all voiced, so...
I kind of doubt it, but might.
Okay. I'm starting the conversation now.
Getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken. And none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Yes! I leveled up!
Me too. And man, you sound just like Minfilia, like the actual voice actress.
My Minfilia is spot on.
Spot on. I thought it was the actual voice actress here with us.
Yeah.
All right.
Peaceful crime must be suitably with a god of mine. His name is Mix Bubbly Pop. He Mix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. I would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. Alright, we can probably take off these fucking outfits now, though.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, I can't be Cloud, though, because we're not in a heavily populated... Oh, yes, I am Cloud. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not fully Cloud.
So, wait, why can't you be Cloud? I feel like you explained this to me already.
I can't put on my, I can sort of be Cloud. I can't put on my,
Oh, your glamour.
My glamour plate unless I'm in, like, a city.
Gotcha.
Actually, I wonder
Does
if
this count as a city?
Instanced zones. I have never tried it in an instanced zone like this. Let me...
Hey, Tataru. Asana, how goes it? All's well here. At least...
Did you just claim Tataru?
Sorry, well, you're not here, so I'm just reading it for now. Just because you're not here, you can have Tataru, because I know you love Tataru.
It's fine. You can be Tataru.
No, I don't want to be Tataru.
It's fine.
Because eventually there will be a character that I want.
Alright.
And I was just talking to her while I was waiting for you. So, did you get your, oh yeah, you got your Cloud gear on.
I'm Cloud again.
Nice.
We're good. Alright, we gotta go to, Mutamix. And he's gonna teach us how to do materia.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's appropriate that you're Cloud for this.
Yeah. Yeah. I already know materia. Not interested.
Not interested. Again, you are so good with the voices. You sound just like the voice actor for Cloud.
My Cloud is spectacular.
Your range is astonishing.
Thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. My goal is to bring laughter to the hearts of all of Twitch chat.
Oh, shit.
Alright. So, Mutamix, I want to say, is in the Central Shroud?
That's what it looks like. Central Thanalan.
Oh, yeah, Central Thanalan. I don't know why I said Central Shroud. We were running around Gridania so long, I just got my terms.
It's been a lot of time in the Shrouds today.
Oh yeah, we have to cross the bridge.
Oh yeah.
To the lighthouse, but not actually to the lighthouse. To the bridge, but we'll walk in the direction of the lighthouse for a brief moment. And... just do our thing.
Hammerly.
Mudamix is in a like ravine. Ravine.
I don't think I've been to the crystal here yet, so let's stop by there on our way.
Oh, you haven't attuned to Blackbrush Station?
I don't believe so.
We'll definitely have to do that.
I'll follow you.
Do you want me to take you to the crystal first?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I mean, it's on the way.
Yeah. It's not, but it's fine. It's not on the way.
Okay.
Well, oh no, kind of is. Huh.
Maybe I did. I don't remember because I remember I ran through here before. I just don't remember if I stopped at the crystal or not.
Run along the train tracks and shit.
Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't remember.
Well,
might as well stop and check.
Check it out.
Yeah.
You attuned, sir?
Now I have attuned.
Okay. There's Mudamix. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even in the end game, I didn't really fuck with materia.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I don't think we can go this way.
Oh fuck, you're right. We went the wrong way. That's lost hope right there. Gotta go up around this cliff.
So, I mean, is materia just, like, extremely similar to 7, or what?
It just upgrades your weapons, basically. It's like it's a buff that you can put on a weapon.
Gotcha.
But, like, you either have to bring it to Mudamix or, like, level up, like, crafting classes so that you can do it yourself. Or bring it to a materia crafter.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, like, it's honestly, like, I know, like, the competitive, like, high-level players, like, really use it, but it feels to me like it's more trouble than it's worth. But...
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that is awesome. That's very, like, that makes me think of, like, I just watched Howl's Moving Castle. It makes me think of, like
it's
that.
Got those vibes.
Yeah.
Mudamix. I just watched this Ghibli movie recently.
Yeah? Which one?
The one that they did the Resident Arc.
Oh, yeah. Nausicaa? Yeah, it was, like, their first movie.
I went back and watched it because I wanted to actually, like, watch it and, like, understand what they were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. I know I need to...
I liked it.
Yeah, I'm glad they made that one, like, free, because I just... You know, like I said, I told you, I'd been watching all of the Studio Ghibli movies, like, from the beginning, and that's the first one, so that's, like, obviously the first one I started with. It was good. I highly recommend watching Grave of the Fireflies.
I know. That's the one that's not on HBO though.
Right, the one that's not on HBO. Literally every single other one is.
That's the one I want to see the most.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen Spirited Away, and I've seen Totoro, and I've seen obviously Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, I remember you and I watched that one together. I think you'd seen it before, but
yeah,
I remember watching it with you.
Do you want to be Mudamix?
Okay.
Sad.
Who is a blunder come to tent ring of Mutamix bubbly pot?
You're goblin accent's pretty good, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. You're gonna be swing bros.
Fighty tool, drinks and airy self. What? When full of airy self, Fighty tool changes to Stony Shine, name of materia. You can be this Lalafell.
Kokosamu.
Yeah.
If materia join with other fighty tool,
Then Big Eyes Fighty Tool gains power of every self. Mutamex is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia.
yeah.
Yes, his tongue flaps reach ears of Mutamex with fatness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see the power of materia. Uplander brings Fighty Tool to Mutamex, yes?
Here you go, bro.
Fighting tool is unstrung as eating tool. Make good teaching show of power of materia.
The materia, master. I don't like that.
Now I have Uplander pointy at fighting tool, yes? Materia join with fighting tool.
This guy's fun. I like being him.
There's a lot of goblins in this game, man.
Fighting tool gains power of materia. Fighting tool reborn. Here, Uplander takes fighting tool to Minfilia.
Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment, then crystallizing it. Not just any equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, and that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with the owner's spirit.
When ye attach a piece of materia to gear, ye imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding.
Uplander wishes to be donor of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain taste to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamex.
Man, oh man.
Fun. Alright. Now we gotta take the Manherian Intense Dagger back to Minfilia.
Alright.
Let's pull out. Tickets to Esper Bay. Vesper Bay. Right. I know, I do feel a little bit ashamed of it that I haven't seen more Studio Ghibli movies. And I could just sit down and watch them because they're all on HBO, except for the one I want to watch the most. I think the next one is what's the witch?
Kiki's Delivery Service?
Yeah, I think that's the next one I want to watch.
Yeah.
When I have the time and motivation.
Yeah. My favorite Miyazaki is Spirited Away, but I also am a fan of Kiki's Delivery Service. Yeah. I don't know. Kiki's Delivery Service I thought was okay.
I still think Princess Mononoke is my favorite.
Yeah. Spirited Away is probably my favorite after Grave of the Fireflies.
I like Spirited Away, but
See, the last one I watched was Tales of Earthsea, and apparently it's like not very popular, but I really liked it. It's very like old English like Viking feel to it.
Trust. Proved fruitful. Got this knife. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Fletcher, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. Did we get a fucking armor set?
Weapon
Check-
coffer? What is
Sorry,
that?
mate.
Heavy chest.
Oh, just a weapon coffer, never mind.
What is that?
If you open it in the inventory, it'll give you a level 18 weapon, which
Oh, okay.
I think I already have a better weapon from doing my quests.
Yeah, I think I do
We'll
too.
check it out.
I think Tales of Earthsea is based on a book series. I think you're right. Because, like, after every one I watch, I always, like, go to the Wikipedia page and, like, read all about it. And I think you're right.
Whatever I have was already stronger. Choco Taco is being discontinued. Choco Taco is being discontinued.
Oh, no.
That is...
That is sad. Could probably make your own. That would be better than the Choco Tacos you can buy, though. Because, like, it's such a good idea, but by the time you get your Choco Taco, like, the shell is, like, soft, you know? It's, like, no longer crunchy. Probably be better just to, like, make your own waffle cone and, like...
That sounds like a lot of work, though.
Yeah.
Terrible. Alright, Ophelia. Here we go! Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungust, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungust attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer a fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Fletcher. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he begged me to tell you, save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Fucking Minphelia. Can't stand her.
Maybe I should have done her. Since you... I don't know, it's funny listening to you do her, though. I think I've only had a Choco Taco once. And I remember I got it from a ice cream truck. And it was like I mean
the traveling ice cream trucks.
The traveling ice cream trucks. Like I mean this was back when I was like it had to be less than 10 or less because it was in my old neighborhood.
Going back to Camp Drybone. Do you want to just warp to Camp Drybone?
Yeah. I think that's still set as my home, so I think I can just return. Yeah.
Well, you can go for free. Just stand next to me.
Also
I've got a million gil, bro. A million gil.
I'm already there.
Oh, you are? Okay.
You peacock, cock. You peacock. Oh, back here.
Flame Sergeant.
Wait, okay.
That's a nice mount. I wonder how they got that.
The peacock?
Yeah. Take it away with this guy.
Ah, you're a son of Delamik of the Scions.
Thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizardmen aren't aware that their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, so we must request the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Well, how will we be able to see it then? Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand and learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Athsana. Let's make sure it does. I suppose nowadays you can just order ice cream to be delivered, but there's something that was so nostalgic about an ice cream truck.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I heard an ice cream truck driving around in my neighborhood recently. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh,
That's awesome.
I remember just getting so excited.
Oh,
when
yeah.
they were doing that.
Just like literally chasing after ice cream trucks.
Uh-huh. I don't feel like they're as common as they used to be. I don't. Maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I don't live in like neighborhoods
Maybe.
usually.
I remember when I was living at Funtime, I would hear ice cream trucks around there all the time. But I think that's
Really?
the last time I heard them. Yeah.
That's
Which-
such a strange place for an ice cream truck.
Right? There must have been one that just like parked nearby or like, I don't know, because there were like garages and stuff. Maybe that's just where they stored it and like worked on it or something. I don't know. Because yeah, there weren't like a ton of neighborhoods around me.
Mephisto said her ice cream truck jam was the character pops with the bubblegum eyes, and I totally agree. I loved those.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because then you'd have gum afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it'd always be like Bugs Bunny or somebody cool, and then it
Yeah.
would be like, and it would always be exciting because they would, like, you would just see a character that you've never seen before.
Yeah.
I remember like one time they had Johnny Bravo, and I like lost my shit.
Oh yeah. I feel like SpongeBob had to be the most popular though.
Yeah.
There was always SpongeBob.
And that's got to be so easy to make. too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. I think Thanalan gets my favorite music award.
Yeah.
For, like the overworld theme. Although there are some later on that are really good, like in future expansions. Watch out for the rotting corpses. Uh-oh. Instances.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. We can't do this within a party.
Yeah.
This is tedious. Alright. Pink Panther. I remember when the Pink Panther was the when there were Pink Panther ice cream. Those
Yeah.
were still a thing when I was in my time. Guy.
Dudup, 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 dudup.
This is you. I think you're the Flame Sergeant, right?
Is the bait in place? I think you're just ahead of where I was.
Land mission, sir!
Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. That's big boy. What is the meaning of this?
A double ambush.
Oh, snap!
Oh. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally being caught. Do you wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Your every moment was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. I think I've changed this guy's voice like 4 times.
Yeah.
They're all yours. We
Good old
do you
boy.
know who we are? Open shirt is very much the style of the times in Ul'dah.
And I'm okay with that.
It looks good on Othsana.
Hey, it looks good on you too, pal.
I don't have an open shirt, bro.
I know. I'm just saying if you did, it would look good on you.
Oh. Oh, they got our pugilist. Man, I don't even have like access to all of my moves. Very frustrating. That's the downside of playing like behind
Yeah.
where you are in the main story quest. Like,
You lose your moves.
you
Yeah.
have all these cool attacks that you don't get to actually use.
Yeah. Shit. Do the lackeys just keep spawning?
I think so.
Okay.
I think there's just a couple waves of them. Oh yeah, take that AoE, bitch. A little bit ahead of me, I think.
Are you to the cutscene?
Almost.
Okay. I didn't like take out the main guy. I just took out all the like
Oh, you
the
did?
peons. Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah. Because I was gonna take out all the little guys, and then that way everybody focused on the big guy. But
Well, the big
didn't.
guy's the only one who's left.
Oh yeah.
Okay, never mind. You can't be in the gang then. No tits out, no admittance. That, there are some groups in Eorzea that feel like that's the rules. Put up your weapon or your comrades are dead, man! Oh! To you.
Unpissed. You motherfucker.
March.
Traitorous scum. Man, he really is a piece of shit.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that Ungust piece of shit. Alright. Flame Sergeant.
Are we in prison now? Shit. Nope, nope. Shit. I fear the Amalgamine to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand.
Are we ready for this shit, bro?
Yeah, yeah. Let's do it.
Let's get back in a party.
Okay. Confront Ifrit in the bowel of embers.
Right. Less than 5 minutes. Cool. Hopefully this won't take very long. We're going at it. We're gonna fight. They're gonna sacrifice us to their god, and we're gonna kill their god. Because we're just badasses like that, not Sana.
Yeah, that checks out.
We can do it. Hey, what up, man? Dropping in at the best time. Have you been lurking long, or you just get here?
Oh, hey, Anthony.
Well, shit is about to pop off. Oh, you got the harvest dance.
Yeah. It's one of the side missions I did.
Yeah.
When off stream.
So there's one gold saucer dance that I really want to get.
Yeah. I want to get all the dances.
The gold saucer ones are a grind, brother. They're
Oh, yeah.
80,000 GP.
Jeez.
But, it can be done. It can be done.
It's that MMO life.
There are tricks. You just got to make sure pretty much anytime you play, and we're not doing a good job of that, but you have to kind of make sure that anytime you play, you drop by gold saucer and get one of those mini cacpots and just, like, slowly go up. True, exactly, and that's the point. That's how you change hearts and minds. You go to these indigenous tribes and you slay their gods. It's diplomacy 101, really. If you really want to bring peace to the land, you have to, you have to humiliate other people's religions.
Mm-hmm. How else are they going to see the true light, the one true light?
Yeah.
You have to make sure
gonna...
you have to make sure their light is completely extinguished.
Exactly. Then they can walk in the light of the crystal, as Benfilia says. That guy was going to help me sneak out. I almost abandoned you on Sana. Oh, Adala. Does she have a... Yeah, damn. Damn, girl. Sorry, I'm looking respectfully. You guys alright? Just hanging in there? We're gonna get out of this alive. Don't worry. Like, it's... hey, man, live together, die alone, right?
Damn straight. Yeah.
Right? We just gotta hang together. We're gonna fight Ifrit, and you guys will all look back on this day someday, and you'll just laugh. You'll be like, "Remember that time we were about to be fed to a fiery god? That was scary, right?" Oh.
Yeah, Anthony, that was so ridiculous. Like that was like the start of yesterday's stream was like one of my favorite moments of streaming ever.
What happened?
Just like even before I started streaming the game, we just got on this tangent about bugs and like we learned all about scorpions and how they use their tails in their mating processes. And did you not see any of that?
No, I wasn't there. I wasn't there for the beginning.
Okay. It was it was just so funny. And just like the wording that was used. Like so scorpions so male scorpions will like sting female scorpions and they're not sure why, but like as part of the breeding process that's what they'll do. And
To like,
there's like
do them.
that's one theory. And like there's this other idea that there's two types of venom and one of them is called pre-venom. So they will sting with their pre-venom, which like isn't as strong to like impress the women or something. I don't know. It was just the wording of it all.
Yeah. It's funny how when you look at like other animals like mating rituals, how like rapey they all are.
Yeah.
Like very few species on this planet seem to like procreate consensually.
Yeah.
Let me get your number. Yeah. This guy will sneak us out if we want him to.
Yeah.
He's offered to.
No, I don't think we want to though,
I
do
think
we?
we should stay and fight though. I think that's what a real hero does.
Yeah.
All right, we're a little over the average time here. Where's our healer? Come on, healer. What are you doing? I need a healer. Oh, not for a healer at the end of the night.
But he's got to be strong. What was he's got to be he's got to be strength from the fight.
I need a healer. Come on! Come on!
He's got to be strong and he's got to be fast and he's got to be fresh from the fight.
He's got to be fresh from the fight. That's the line.
Yeah. I need a healer.
And man, I didn't fucking train to be a tank so we could sit in fucking queues, bro. Let's get this going. Let's get this show on the road.
Come here. Come here.
You trying to pet me? I'm not in the mood.
No, I'm trying to pet your your co-earl.
Oh, okay.
Your co-earl kitten.
You can pet her. She's fine. She bites though. She is a coral.
Oh, she bit me. I'll be okay though.
The male anglerfish are tiny and fused to the female's bodies.
Is
that true?
What you gonna do?
If it gets the job done, you know?
Yeah. What is taking so... Oh, here we go. Here we go.
We're in. We got a healer.
We got a healer. Oh, Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery.
Oh, misery.
Oh, mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you.
Grace us with your divine presence. I hope this guy doesn't talk much, because that's not good for my voice. Oh, fuck, yes.
That is metal as fuck, dude.
That is. Oh, man.
O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen skulls with your cleansing flame, and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well.
Ah, this dumbass.
Well, what is...
Oh, that's...
What's going on? This ain't what we agreed!
None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit.
Spare me, I beg you!
Beautiful children of man, be my breath, I claim you.
Oh god, why did I do that?
Rise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn.
Don't talk anymore, Ifrit.
Oh, mighty Ifrit! But wait, are these the Maldra guys talking?
God!
One true God.
I
Oh
don't
no, they're
fucking know.
being,
Oh, it's these...
they're being...
Oh.
Your words on my bread! They're being tempered.
Hmm.
Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation.
Already claimed this one.
Forsooth, thy frail mortal flame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the godless blessed's number. Ah, the paragon warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered.
Snap!
Here we go! Here we go!
Let's fucking do it! Bring it on! Oh,
Alright, they're sparring. They're ready to go. They're ready to rock and roll. They're ready to rock and roll. Are we ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Alright, you're already fighting! Okay! Fuck.
Aw, he ain't shit. We got this.
See the nail? Take that thing out as quickly as you possibly can.
What?
At some point, a nail is gonna pop up,
Okay.
and you gotta kill that thing fast, because if he uses Hellfire, we're fucked.
Oh, okay.
Heals. Get the nail! Get the nail! Where is it?
Nice. Where'd he go? Oh shit! Did it happen?
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Alright, yeah,
okay.
that's
He
not
didn't. If Hellfire kills us, it automatically wipes the party if you don't destroy the nail.
Gotcha.
But we did good. We got it. We're gonna finish him. This is over.
Hell yeah.
Ifrit slain.
Oh, for sure. I was already drinking tea, but I'm definitely gonna need more for like my throat.
Well, just keep in mind we won't do those deep kind of voices ever again.
Yeah.
Except for maybe future emulges, but we'll split emulges.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
And I want to say that Heaven's Word on, all of the primals will always be voiced.
Okay. I mean, just the fact that there will be more voice acting will be nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Catherine. She said, I thought the deep voices were very well done.
Thanks, Kat. Anthony's over here talking mad shit about our voice acting, but that's fine.
Yeah, well, fuck him, so there's that. Pray forgive my lateness.
Thank you. Now you show up.
I was delayed by a congregation of Emulja zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Phew, persistent lot. Badass. Phew. I see the... What?
Maybe I was. I don't know. I don't remember Thancred pulling out those kind of moves this early, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. All right, go ahead.
I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Asana. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been a veritable baptism of fire. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say?
This way, sir! The ones are dead, though. Once you've gotten tempered, you're fucked. You can't bring them back.
Who's this guy?
Nero.
Nero.
So that was the mighty Ifrit. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Old Dawn interference into account.
You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the Vilf Legion. 7th?
Jesus Christ, you've been playing Final Fantasy games your whole life. You don't know what
Oh.
the fucking...
I've never seen Roman numerals with a like order on them before.
That's fair.
All right. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon.
Pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change.
We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn.
There was aught worth a damn for it to read. But I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I am troubled by the adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans?
Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you.
With allies like that, you are a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Oh, they're already gone.
So can I still do the commendation?
No, because they left already.
Because they already left? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, did you get accommodation?
You received a player commendation, yeah.
Yeah, we both did.
Nice.
Alright, suck thanker.
Ah, there you are, Asana. Come, rest a while. You'll have no better opportunity. After witnessing their gods in ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be a whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all your misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Asana. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim I have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Oh, aren't these all the people we just saved?
No, we didn't save them.
No?
No.
But isn't that what he was just saying, that we saved these people?
No, if they're tempered, you can't save them.
Oh, so they're dead?
Well, they're gonna have to be killed.
No. But we saved them for being killed, at least, right? Which,
No,
I don't know.
I mean, they're gonna have to.
They're
be
as
killed
good as
because
dead.
They're tempered. They're tempered forever.
Okay.
So all those people I was talking to and saying we were gonna get out of it,
You knew they were all gonna die?
I lied. We gotta go back to the waking sands.
Oh, shit.
It's unfortunate, but yeah, there's no. As of now, we don't know of any way to cure a tempering from a primal. It's a very unfortunate thing. Where are you at, Asana?
Sorry, I'm coming.
Ooh, I can now talk to Nedrick Ironheart. Can you?
Yeah. Nedrick? I like it.
Braving New Depths. Hello, Hatali.
Should we talk to him now?
Oh, we can unlock a dungeon.
Yeah.
Nedrick of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn has some useful information he wishes to share.
Are you talking to him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Accept?
There, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to be an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in a corner of eastern Thanalan lies Halatali. And it is there that you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past. Training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did to most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self, but in the dark of that shadow lurk wild beasts, bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place, should you visit. Speak with one Fafajani near the entryway. Alright, we picked that up. Next time we're down near, I think it's southern Thanalan, we'll bop into Atali.
Okay.
Halatali.
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 Hallie Tally.
That's a fun dungeon.
Hallow Hallie Tally.
Alright, more fucking Minfilia. Let's go. I know.
Oh, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia.
Giving a full report, you know.
Yeah, full report. Front to back.
Mm-hmm.
You should join them at once.
Then back to the front again.
Then back to the front again. Up and down. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you.
Oh, I got a ring. No, it's a wrist. It's a bracelet.
My late arrival nearly cost Asana her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracles, she survived. But that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I am failing you all.
Thancred, you can ill blame yourself for every... Oh. Sure, it's so good to see you again.
Impeccable timing, my friend. I had just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits.
Told me everything. You have...
The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we can put paid to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit.
To Ulda, similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa, Lumimsa, and Gridania of late.
I dare say, you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more aetherite they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his require a more concentrated source of aether. Crystals.
Crystals can be traced back to a primal.
Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether.
However, to chaos, worship the primals cry to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes.
But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjugated, or subjected.
Took your comrades by an enthrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though the greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the echo would be an instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why.
The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding.
Leaf, your safe return. Ah, the immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Fletcher. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself.
Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Asana. I shall be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Peace.
So yeah, I guess I actually accidentally kind of spoiled that mini quest. Just a second, I will early. Sorry.
That's right. Gods, forgive me. How many more lives? Luiso would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger.
Oh, thank God. My dude. Oh, yeah.
Ready to keep going?
How are you feeling?
I don't want to go too late today. I went too late yesterday, and
Okay.
it kind of messed me up. So.
Let's start this next quest, and then we'll end it.
Okay.
After that.
All right.
Actually, this is probably a good place to stop.
So you don't want to start this next mission?
I mean, it's gonna send us into something that
Oh yeah.
it'd be easier to just start from. But here's the good news: once we do this next mission, we're basically gonna go on a world tour again, like we did earlier in the story.
Mm-hmm.
And once we finish that, we can get Chocobos.
All right, nice.
So next week, 100%, we will get chocobos.
Oh man, remember like a month ago, and you're like, "Yeah, you could do it tonight."
I forgot about how much bullshit they make you do before you get to fight Ifrit. I honestly forgot that you had to fight Ifrit before you got the chocobos. I was thinking that came after, but all right, let's exit game. I'm gonna exit game.
Okay.
See who we got? Who we got here? Who we got in the group? Who we got in the gang? Who's hanging out in the chat? We gonna.
Thanks, Catherine. You too. This has been fun. I feel like this is the reason we started playing this game together, was for this exact kind of gameplay, and this is the shit you and me would do growing up, like just sitting next to each other, like literally playing Final Fantasy games.
And
It's
like
just
alternating line readings and
Yeah.
just being just like freaking goofy about it.
Right.
And this is how we're gonna have a lot of fucking fun with this game.
yeah.
I can promise that.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see who we can raid. We got Pando-ish is also playing 14. Let's see where she's at.
I don't know. I'm not really feeling anybody to raid, so if there's someone you want, I can raid him as well.
Okay.
The double raid.
I'm pulling up somebody who's super cool. Looks like she's just doing side quest stuff. So
Okay. What's her name?
not Pandoish, Pandoish.
Pando-ish. Final Fantasy 14 online. Okay.
Yeah. Let me. So we'll both right into her chat.
Yep.
And thanks everybody for hanging out and watching. And it's been a really fucking fun time. And
has been.
I will see you guys on Thursday. We probably will go back to Nier.
And
I don't have anything else.
I might. If I've got a lot of shit to do tonight and tomorrow, but if I can get caught up, I might stream tomorrow night because I really want to keep playing Stray. So maybe. All right. I'll see you, brother.
See ya, brother.
Bye, everybody.